Yo, what's up, guys on YouTube? You guys can hear me? You guys can hear me good? What's up? See, we got a few other platforms we're about to go live on. We're about to do some Q&As. You know how long it's been since we've done some Q&As? It's been a very long time. Yeah, you can hear me good? That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I can see this. What's up, Bats Mountain? What's up, Tazaris? What's up? We got quite a few people in here pretty early here on YouTube. I can't even see how many people are in here, actually. It's not updating. Anyways, what we do, guys... by the way, guys on YouTube, go join the Discord server, okay? I'm about to put the link in the chat. Give me a second here. Join the Discord server because we're going to be going over there too. You can join in, like call in and ask questions, but I'll of course be reading the chat. But we're about to go live on a few other things too. So there's going to be a lot of different chats going on. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to definitely be in the Discord server for sure. But let me go ahead and get this Discord link for you guys in here so you can... You don't have Discord? Okay, yeah. Like, I'm going to respond to the chat, but there's going to be so many different chats going on that, that, you know, it's going to be... Let me see if I can pin this. Matter of fact, let me do this right here. But how's everybody doing? Oops. I'll put the link in there, and also I'll put the Cash App if anybody wants to donate too. Here we go. Boom. We'll do that. And then let me pin this. Okay. So have they threatened you yet? No. All right, let's go live on Instagram too. All right, Q&A. What's up, guys on TikTok? What's up, Max on Facebook? What's up, James on Facebook? What's up, Asosha on Facebook? You said, how did you find that formula? I found out about this process through Google. Believe it or not. All right, so let's see. All right. All right, we live on everything now. I'm gonna get distro started in a little bit. I'll let you guys know, but we're gonna start with just some basics right now. Let some people in here and ask your questions. You said, how do you stay so productive? That's a great question, actually. I really try to keep a balance. Like, I like to make sure that I always am healthy, and I like exercise and stuff too, and be in a good mental space at all times possible. And much love to Argentina. Hope you achieve what you desire. Continue on the fighter. Thank you very much, Black Prism on YouTube. Much love to you, man. He said, I remember when you only had 15K subs. Now you're super... Exactly, Commando Spawn. It's been so quick. Much love to everybody. What's up, Zach on Instagram? What's up, everybody? Yo, we're doing a Q&A, guys. We haven't done one in a good bit of time. So we are about to... Yeah, guys, everybody, we're going to celebrate 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I was literally just at 20K subscribers just a little bit ago. Twitch 307, thank you for the $10 super chat on YouTube. Much love to you, man. All right, let's let some people in here. Let's let in, let's see. Let's let in Brando in black. Yeah, 100K on YouTube. Hey, much love. At some point, I kind of gave up on YouTube. You said, what's on your wall? There's a Mayan calendar back here. Gotta know what time it is. What's up, Daniel Short? Much love to South Africa, man. What's up?
Bro, that's so crazy. I requested and I did not think you were actually going to see that.
Well, I'm glad you're in here.
Yo, glad to be in here, bro. Hey, man. Bro, please protect yourself, bro. Oh, my God. Like,
yeah,
bro,
man.
I be seeing on your posts, bro, people be saying that as a joke, but, like, for real, bro. Like, I remember hearing about the dude that made the water-powered car that went missing, bro. Nobody's heard from, bro. And we do not want that to be a part two, bro. I swear.
Hey, man, I tell you, man, here's the thing. You know, I'm always going to make sure that I'm moving smart and I'm protected, you know. And the truth is, a lot of people, a lot of them are worried. A lot of people worry about, like, oh, you need to make sure, like, there's not an entity or a company that's going to come get you. But people need to remember, regular people do it too. Service, thank you for the $30 donation on Cash App. From Hydrated Water on IG. Hey, man, much love to Hydrated Water. He's an OG. But yeah, like, you know, I got to even remember to stay safe amongst people. Think about a lot of the other people that got killed, like Pop Smoke, X, whatever. All these people, it was normal people that shot them, right? So, you know, you got to be careful from everybody. You just got to move differently, for sure.
real, bro. Because you might be in public one day and then like a fan walk up. It turns out he's a whole
Yeah,
CIA.
a fan, right? Exactly, exactly. You just gotta move smart. That's what it is. Gotta stay perspicacious, man. But I'm all about it, you know. I'm all about that. So, you know, trust me. Like I always tell people this all the time. But I'm here. I'm on a mission. I got a contract to do this work here, and I'm not going anywhere until it's done. All right. Look, you might know if I'm gone if there's no more ocean plastic. But if as long as there's still ocean plastic, just know that NatureJab's around somewhere.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Much love to you. I appreciate your support, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, somebody got a badge on the Instagram. Let me check. I'm gonna let you in on the Discord in a second here. Frederick, thank you for the badge on Instagram. Much love to you, Frederick. All right, I'm gonna let you in right now on the Discord. Guys, we're on Discord as well. You can go join the Discord if you want to come in on there as well. It's pinned in the YouTube. I think I can pin it in the Facebook. I'm gonna take a look. All right, I'm gonna invite you to come up now. The heck? Why is? Oh, here we go. All right, yeah. Let me make sure my speaker's on. All right, you're up. Yo. Oh wait, one second. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yep, I can hear you. What's up?
All right. Hey, I just want to say, first off, sending peace, love, and prosperity, and decent insights to all those watching and listening. And I also want to say, man, I love what you're doing. I love what you got going, man. Like, you really popping off for it, you know? Like, the fact that you actually turning plastic into multiple resources that a lot of people can use and it'll help them, that's genuinely amazing. And I know you'll stay divinely protected because I know you know what you're doing is a very serious deal.
For sure. Are you the Twitch 307 on the YouTube chat?
No, I'm not Twitch 307. On YouTube, I am me, myself, and I, and then my other channel was Tazarius Posey.
Oh, okay. Because you guys have a similar profile picture, but man, absolutely. Thank you for the $5 donation. Kelly on the Cash App, thank you for the badge. Let's see. It was Spun Hippie, and thank you for the Universe Lex on the TikTok. Thank you guys so much for your support. So people are saying contract. No, guys, when I said I have a contract, it's not like a literal contract like for the government. I'm just saying like I have a contract. I'm contracting myself. Like I feel like I need to do this. Like that's why I feel like I'm here for. But man,
yeah.
I appreciate your support, man. Truly.
Of course, bro. Now I'm glad that you actually, you know, taking the step to turn you and what you're doing and your name into a business, so people can take what you're trying to do and take it for themselves and keep it for themselves, so they can industrialize it and not help everybody. Because I can just tell just by your frequency and by your vibration that what you're doing is you're trying to do this so you can help the world,
right?
Not so you can monopolize it and make money off of it. Hey, I want to give somebody else another spot.
For sure.
And I just wanted to come and send peace, love, and prosperity to you and all those who watching. Stay divinely protected, and hey, man, just do what you do. I love y'all. Peace.
Hey, peace. You said, oh, wait, 1 second. Oh, there we go. You said Kendrick or Drake? Kendrick all the way. Look, I never say things that polarize, but let's be real. Anyways, let me let the next person in here. You said, let me look at some of these questions though. Thank you for the $10 Christian Baker on Cash App. Much love to you, Christian Baker. Thank you for the donations, the roses, Dread on the TikTok. Have you had any offers or people approach you regarding your machine? Yes. Have you begun patenting it? I have a design patented, but it's patent pending. Let's see. Is it possible to make your machine the size of a room or factory? Yes. That's the good thing about the design I'm working with. The design I'm working with can be scaled small and scaled large as well. Thank you for the donation. Onek BF on TikTok. Let's see. How long have you been working on the project? For 3 years. Have you published anything yet? No, I have not. By the way, what's up, United We Recycle? Much love to you, man. OG. You said the machine is already owned and patented by Exxon. Well, here's the thing. There's so many different designs and types of pyrolysis machines. So Exxon has a patented machine. Shell has a patented machine. There's a million companies with different patents. It's kind of like a car, you know, like there's different designs of cars. So like pyrolysis is a process, and a pyrolysis reactor is a specific design for that specific process. But you can do the process like a million different ways. So you can have a patent for this design, this design, this design, this design. And so it's not like the actual process of turning plastic into fuel is exclusive to anybody or any company. It could be done by anybody, and there's tons of patents for tons of different reactors. You can go on Google Patents right now and see like thousands of different patents for different pyrolysis reactor designs. So that's why I'm able to say, okay, I have a patent pending on a specific design, because just like how Exxon has a patent for one design, Shell has a patent for a different design, I have a patent pending for one of my designs. Let's see. Oh, we got a lot of comments on the YouTube. What's up, 100 people? Happy Sunday to you as well, man. You said, why is this not being done on a large scale already? It actually is in other countries, not in the US though. But if you look in China, there's actually quite a few large scale pyrolysis plants. One of the biggest reasons why it probably isn't being done at a large scale in the US is probably literally just politics. Think about it. In the US, barely anybody in the US knows about this process. So think about it, right? In the US, almost everything we do is based on the people and what people know. If nobody knows about this, then how can it be done? Because think about nuclear reactors. Why aren't nuclear reactors done? Even though they've been proven to work, they're barely done because people don't want it. People don't know about pyrolysis, so how could people want it? How could people want it or not want it if they don't even know about it? This has not been educated about towards the people, but we know it's possible because it's already been being done at a large scale with a different type of machine in China. In fact, I actually have spoken to some of the top executives of these pyrolysis companies in other countries. David, thank you for your blessings on Facebook, man. Let's see. Let me let somebody else in on the Instagram here. Let me let in Christopher, my boy Christopher. Let's see. How much would it cost to have a large-scale operation, like 10 barrels a day? I don't know yet because I need to finish Mark 4.5. We're still, designing it. We just now are incorporating the vacuum, which is giving us way more oils than any time before. So we gotta see. What the numbers look like on Mark 4.5 before I can tell you how much it will cost to build a machine that produces 10 barrels a day. Because what about if Mark 4.5 generates 10 barrels a day? I'm not saying it will, but what would it do, right? So are you planning on writing the book? Yeah, I just gotta, it's a lot of time split up between these things. Zach, thank you for the badge, man. Much love to you always. OG. All right, it would not let me let you in, Christopher, unfortunately. Let me let in Santiago Butler. Are you studying for a degree also? No, I'm not going to college. I'm not really. I guess, yeah, I am a college dropout because I went to college for one semester. I hope you grow this into a company. And that's the goal. We got to, because we have to get this out. It is not just like a backyard hobby project. I started this with the genuine passion of, I want to get rid of plastic waste. And the only way we're going to get rid of plastic waste is if this is done at that type of level, right? Because like I said, we already know this has been done in countries all over the world, but yet not the U.S. But the U.S. is one of the U.S. probably is the biggest contributor to all waste because the U.S. is the biggest consumer, right? Consumerism. You said one semester, gang. Exactly. OG Denture. You said that so far the conversion rate is around 1 ounce of fuel per kilowatt hour. You have over 5,000 watts of magnetrons running. Well, here's the thing. Mind's mouth, that's actually not true because we just ran the machine under vacuum and we got out way more oil than 1 ounce for way less energy than 5,000 watts. We got like 200 mil of oil coming out in literally like 10 minutes. So here's the thing, guys. People all the time ask me like this with the numbers and all this. I can tell you guys, I'm not going to give you numbers on efficiency that I don't even know yet because the machine's not done. I'm running it. I'm doing test runs. We still don't even have the maximum power going into the machine. We still don't have the vacuum pump set up like we need to. So I can tell you numbers today, and they're going to be completely different tomorrow. You guys saw my latest short, the latest video I uploaded, where I had the the waterfalls of oil coming out, right? Just last week, there was just drops of oil coming out. So it's like, if I gave you numbers based on when I had drops coming out, it's going to be completely different from when I have waterfalls coming out. So give it about a month or two when the machine is actually done, and then I'll be able to give you the real efficiency numbers. In fact, I don't even have the tools right now to accurately measure the exact amount of electricity going into the machine. So I'm not going to give like half and half numbers. When I give my numbers, I want to give it all. Just like I did before with Mark IV. You can look up the video. It's in my bio. Thank you for the $100 or the 100 SEK super chat on the YouTube. Skylar Knox. Have you considered having sponsors or anyone else run this thing with you? Yeah, I'm open. I'm very specific with any type of collaboration I do when it comes to like sponsorships, because I'm not gonna just like just take money and just like promote some stupid garbage. Like if I'm gonna take a sponsorship, it needs to be something that aligns with what I do and that like makes sense. Like it's not gonna be a stretch. Like you're not gonna catch me pushing a sponsorship for like some swimwear or some crap. You know what I'm saying? Army Joe, thank you for the Galaxy on TikTok. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Mr. Zeno on YouTube. Did you get in touch with Earn Your Leisure or WeFunder? Oh, I have not yet, Mr. Zeno. I need to do that, actually. Let me write that down. And much love to India on the Instagram, Anad Siva. Let me let in somebody else here on the Instagram. It's been a second. Anybody on Discord, if you want to come in, you have to raise your hand. would it help to use solar to run the microwaves? That would be the most ideal thing, to use solar or wind or nuclear or some type of renewable energy source to run the microwaves. But it requires so much electricity because microwaves are so, energy consuming, especially when they first start. They have a very high peak. So that's going to be really difficult. Like I did the numbers, and to get a solar setup that could run the machine will be $30,000, about $30,000. And that's, really, that's just how many kilowatts that solar setup would put out. But it doesn't even mean, like, what about if it's not a sunny day? Is that continuous? So the best thing we could really do is see if we can get to a point where we can use our natural gas product to run the machine. And if we can't do that, then we will have to transition to some type of renewable source. So that way we have pretty much a $0 electricity cost when it comes to running the machine, right? So we're going to see, but yeah, that's the goal. The first step is, can we run the machine off of the natural gas, okay? And if we can't do that, then we will have to move to solar or wind of some sort. But, ultimately, like, $30,000 of solar panels, it's actually not all that expensive. That's how much the machine has costed up to this point. Like, it's possible to set that up, especially because you don't have to get all of that all at once. So you can get, like, maybe $2,000 of solar panels at once, then just keep building up the amount of panels. So I do want to definitely experiment with solar. It's just been like, if I can buy a $1,500 generator and test that first, I'd rather spend $1,500 than spend $30,000. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to take a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to let you in on the Discord. I don't know what's going on Instagram. I might have to reset Instagram because it's not letting me let anybody else in. So I'm about to reset Instagram, actually, guys. Mr. Success Builder, he said, you're very inspiring. You have really changed the world. Keep going. Thank you so much, man. Hey, that's the thing. We want to get this message out there above all else, because you know what the truth is, guys? The truth of the matter is this. No matter how you put it, no matter what I'm doing or what you think of what I'm doing, the facts are that most people don't know about pyrolysis, especially most Americans do not know about one of the most important scientific processes there is. By the way, on Discord, I invited you up to speak. I just see your name starts with an A. But that's just the fact. Most people don't know. We need the education. So even if my thing never works, the fact is this is getting put out there. People are knowing about this now. That's the most important thing ever. All right. By the way, guys, on the YouTube, if you want to come in and chat or like actually call in, the Discord is pinned. All right. What's up, man? I cannot hear you. Oh, I can hear you now.
Yo, hello?
What's up?
So, I just wanted to ask a question. Are you thinking of, like, selling out of this, or, like, are you going to do your own thing? Like, are you going to sell to a company or not?
No, I'm not selling out. I'm not selling out because there's already companies that do pyrolysis like this. If I just sell out to another company, it's just going to be another company, another monopoly. Like, there's the biggest difference between what I'm doing and what, like, just a company is really this right here. The fact that I'm engaging with the people, I'm talking with the people, and I want to keep it that way forever. I never want to, like, get to the point where it's, like, diluted. And if I just sell it to a company, it's like, I'm not doing it. These companies been doing this. They know about this, but they're not having pushes to let people know what's up. They're trying to keep it secret until they find the golden key or whatever. I want people to know about it the whole way through. Even if I'm putting my own reputation on the line and I built my amazing machine and it doesn't work like I want it to, I still want people to know that this process is possible. Turn plastic into fuel. You could do it right in your backyard, and we could figure it out together no matter what. So selling out's not an option for me.
All right, thank you. That's all I want.
All right, thank you. You take care. Let's see. I know organic chemistry isn't your thing, but if you're trying to do something fun just for the heck of it, you could put spent coffee grounds into real sucrose sugar by microwave. Oh yeah, man, that's gonna be amazing. Because here's the thing, guys. Let's remember the process of pyrolysis is not limited to plastic. There's a ton of different things. We could put biomass of all types in this machine and stuff. So you know what, Caleb Smith? Technically, I'm doing organic chemistry. I mean, because plastics are organic materials. That's why we're able to break them down to begin with, right? But what is that considered, Caleb Smith? Because, like the petrochemical stuff, they're organic, but they're kind of like, since they're not biodegradable, they're kind of like in a gray zone, right? But like, it's obviously organic chemistry because the hydrocarbons and stuff are organic constituents. That's why the heat can break them apart to begin with. Let me restart the Instagram live, guys, because I'm not able to let anybody else in. I'll try one more time to let somebody else in, but after that, I'm going to reset it if it doesn't work again. Ryan, thank you for the 3 pounds. Hello from Dublin, Ireland. Much love to Ireland, man. Love worldwide, buddy. Hey, thank you so much, Ryan, for the $3 super chat, the 3 pound super chat. Much love to you. Is it pounds in Ireland? Is it pounds or quid? For the 3 quid. Absolutely love what you're doing. Thank you, Tim Air. Yours, thank you. You said I'm behind you. Thank you very much. Jennifer, thank you very much. Keep it up, King. I contribute time, energy, and resources, materials. Thank you, David. Much love to you. Let's see you guys on TikTok. While the chemicals in plastic are semi-organic, but it's still not fully okay. So it's like, yeah, it's in the bridge in between. Plastic is like semi-organic chemistry. All right, we're gonna restart the Instagram. All right, let's let you in, Cookie, on Discord. All right, you're up, Cookie.
Hi, I just have a question.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider using the fuel that you make, like putting it in your car, or like using it for like day-to-day use?
Oh, absolutely. Just wait. Like, okay, so I'm getting to the point where my oil yields are getting very high, right? I'm having very high oil yields, and all I have to do now is just refine it. In fact, I ordered my distiller. Once again, I appreciate everybody for your donations, because you guys literally make this type of stuff possible. I got my distiller that I'm going to be putting together. And once I build that distiller, I'm going to be able to refine the oils I've been making into, the gasoline, the diesels, the jet fuel. And then once I get enough gasoline, I'm putting it right in my car right away.
All right, thanks. That's all.
All right, take care. But we're going to start with the weed whacker, though. Okay? We already ran engines before. The OGs will remember from like a year ago, but we're going to redo all of this, okay? What's up, 215H? Yeah, Team Mods, man. I appreciate to see you in here, man. Yeah, so we already have run through engines before, but we're going to do it again, of course. We're going to do it again. We've never run a gasoline car yet. And gasoline cars are a lot less tolerant of these types of fuels than like a diesel car, for example. So we're going to run my gasoline car, actually, once I make a lot of gasoline, and that won't be an issue, because these oil yields have been going crazy on this machine, and it's not even at full power yet. Guys, you need to remember, every single run we've done up to this point has been almost at half power. We're running 5 out of 9 magnetrons. You say you saw me run the diesel truck? Exactly, but the audience has grown so much since then, Mike Farrow. For example, Mike Farrow, when I ran that diesel truck on Instagram, I was at 40,000. Now I'm at 400, almost 500,000 on Instagram, right? We were at like 30,000 on YouTube when we ran the diesel truck. Now we're at 100,000, so we got to redo all of this now. You say, don't you need a fractionating column? Yeah, pretty much. I've already distilled this stuff before. You can go on my YouTube channel and see. We did it in glass. This time I'm going to be using tri-clamp stuff like they do in the wine and brewery industry. So I'm going to need to get a larger quantity of oils first before we could distill it. You said, question, how does it feel to be a boss? It definitely is good to, to own what you do, for sure. Oh, what's up, man?
Hello. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Yeah, I just have a quick question. Can you answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you turned plastic into fuels, right?
Yes.
So, basically, I studied this a long time ago, and also I researched it. You turn it into fuel, correct? And the fuel itself, converts into pollution, and it also contributes into environmental harm. What if we can find a new product which can completely replace plastic as a whole, and then we can replace everywhere where plastic is needed, and we can use it instead of converting plastic as something else?
Well, let me ask you this question. So he asked, guys, I'm converting plastic into fuel. You burn that fuel, it makes pollution. He said, what about if we can convert all plastic? Like, instead of using plastic, have an alternative to plastic. Well, let me ask you this question.
Exactly.
What are we going to do with all the plastics that's already in the ocean then?
We can remove it, correct? We can remove it.
And put it where?
We can convert it into something else, like you say oil and everything. But the thing is that the plastic is already getting manufactured every day.
No, but you didn't answer the question. Once we take the plastic out the ocean and the landfills, there's literally nothing else to do with it that will not cause pollution, because if you make bricks out of it, it will form microplastics. You put it in roads, you get microplastics everywhere. You do anything with plastic except for absolutely destroy it, it will pollute things.
It is not unlimited. Like, you cannot do it till years and years. Once the plastic is completed, once the plastic is removed completely, then there is nothing else to do here, right?
Right. So what are you going to do with all these mounds of plastic you have gathered from everywhere? You can't, if you turn all that plastic into new plastic, you're just contributing to the plastic problem. You turn it into bricks, it's going to make microplastics. So what can you do with all that plastic except for absolutely destroy it and make a useful product out of it?
That's true.
And that's where my process comes in, because even if we stop all plastic production today, there is still enough plastic in the ocean and in the landfills to run our whole world for like a decade or more. So no matter how you put it, we have to completely destroy that plastic at the source on a chemical level. And the only two options that I know of are either incineration, which is when you just burn it, which we all know that's a bad thing, or pyrolysis, which is not burning it, but it's very controlled with everything that comes out. So that's the key. Do I think but here's the thing too, you got to remember, right? No matter how you put it, even if we completely replace all plastic with an alternative, right? An alternative, you got to remember, there's places in the world that run off of crude oil, and they always will. I don't care if the whole world goes electric. There's places that will always run off of crude oil, and guess what plastic comes from? Crude oil. It's a byproduct of crude oil. So it's going to be waste crude oil that goes nowhere if we just stop making plastic out of that waste crude oil. So it's actually better for us to actually make that plastic out of that crude oil and have a process to completely eliminate the plastic. And guess what? You know what we can do instead? We can add some type of system into our world that will deal with the pollution that comes from burning fuels, like planting more trees, having more algae in our ocean, because the ocean isn't full of plastic waste, because we now have a way to get rid of it. I think that's the best solution.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Thank you. Great question there. All right, we got some badges on Instagram. Let me make sure I'll get to them. Let's see. Where are they? Zach, thank you for another badge, man. Always. Chile, thank you for the badge on Instagram. Much love to you guys. All right, let me let you up on the Discord here. Hey, much love to Poland. Much love to Poland on the YouTube. Let's see. Hey, guys, on YouTube, we got the Discord server as well if you guys want to call in. You say, read my comment when you get the chance.
Hello.
What's up?
So my question is, are you thinking of exclusively expanding your company in the US, or you could expand in Europe also?
I want to go everywhere, but I think I'm going to start right here in the US since I'm in the US right now. And there's obviously a big lack of pyrolysis in the US, but I want to go to Europe just as much. I want to go everywhere.
Yeah. Since here in Romania, I just see people burning plastic in the air and you can smell it and it's horrible.
Yeah.
So it would be beneficial.
I hate to hear that.
Also, a few weeks ago, I sent you an email and you sent me back the presentation, if you remember.
Oh, you're that guy from Romania. Yeah. Okay.
So I sent you back an email with the presentation I would use to present live. You should check it out and see what I could change.
Okay.
And when you have time, no hurry.
For sure. Hey, man, much luck to you and to Romania, man. We're going to get this over there.
Good luck, man. Good luck with
the
process.
Thank you, man. You said, can you run the exhaust from the generator around the device? In theory. It hasn't been done yet. In theory. Now, how is that possible? Doesn't that break the law of thermodynamics? If I'm telling you we're going to take plastic, turn it into natural gas, and then use that natural gas to run a generator, would that break the law of thermodynamics if we did that? No, it wouldn't. And I'll tell you why. For one, there's already been companies that have done that to some degree. And they didn't run a generator, but they would use the heat from the process to heat up the machine. Like the flame, the natural gas, they burn it. It doesn't break the law of thermodynamics because you're not creating energy. You're putting energy in the machine every time you load plastic in. Plastic has so much energy in it. As long as you can continuously load plastic in, you're not creating energy from nowhere at all. You're putting in an extremely energy-dense substance into the machine and extracting the energy out of it with an efficient enough process to the point where you can actually, on the back end, get enough energy out to make up for the operational cost of getting that energy out to begin with. There's already companies that with pyrolysis, they have a machine, they start the machine for 30 minutes to an hour, and then the natural gas from the machine, right? The machine is using burners, right? They're able to completely turn the burners into natural gas to run the machine itself. Are they breaking the law of thermodynamics? No, they're not, because they're not creating any type of energy. They're putting in plastic, which is the energy, and just extracting it out. If running the machine off of its own fuels broke the law of thermodynamics, that means that every time we pump crude oil out of the ground, then we're not getting more energy out than we're putting in. And we all know that's not true, or else we wouldn't do that. So the pump is pumping out something so energy dense that, it's pumping out way more energy out of the ground than the amount of energy it takes to run that pump when we get crude oil out. We're kind of pretty much doing the same thing. And that's why I always told you guys, we had Mark IV, that since Mark IV was a batch machine, not continuous, the efficiency numbers we got on that machine will be dwarfed by Mark 4.5 when it's complete, when it's full power, when it's continuous, because we can continuously load in an extremely energy dense thing, aka plastic, and then in theory, we'll be able to run that. But here's the thing though. You got to remember, we're kind of working at a disadvantage because since we operate off of microwaves and electricity, we use that natural gas, run it in a generator, convert that energy back to electricity, we lose about half of it. So in order for us to run the machine, we need to be producing double to quadruple, double the triple at the minimum, double the amount of energy that goes in, we need to extract out. So we need to have a very highly efficient machine. Fortunately, I've been experimenting with the vacuums, and the vacuums might be the chance to do that. We're gonna see. You said, can I send you plastic I pulled out of Tampa Bay? Dill, you can send me plastic. I do have the the P.O. box. It's in my my bio. It's NatureJab.info. I'll type it in here. Hey, thank you, Andre, for the love, man. Always showing some support. Get them likes up, guys. I appreciate you guys on YouTube. It's NatureJab.info. You can see the P.O. box there. And anybody that wants to send me anything, you can send things there. Let me see. All right, let me let these guys in on Instagram here. Let's see. I'll let in Isaac. You said if it can be profitable at the same time you won. Exactly. And even if we couldn't like run the generator off of the products, that doesn't mean it's not profitable. Think about how much electricity the steel industry consumes, but yet it's still profitable, right? What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, bro? I'm from Nigeria.
Hey, much love to Nigeria, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I've actually been following your content recently. A friend of mine shared your page with me.
Oh, that's what's up.
We were kind of going into your project. So I sent you a mail, but I discovered I could not message you on WhatsApp. I can't send a DM to you on Instagram. So I sent you a mail.
Okay.
So I want to ask a couple of questions. The first one is this still a project that's still under progress? Or is it a finished project?
No, the project is still a work in progress. I'm still working on it.
Okay, you're not done yet?
No.
All right, no problem. So it's something that I think me, myself, I would love to like get into. Because I see from what I'm seeing, I see that you are still working on the machine that's on your reactor. You are not done with the whole package.
Right. I'm just still working on it.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right, thank you, man. Much love. Somebody asked, are you not going to school for a particular reason? I'll tell you why. So when I finished high school, first of all, I started working on this project, my first few reactors in high school, my senior year. I came out of high school, right? And I took a gap year. And in that gap year, I continued to work on the machine, started going on YouTube and stuff. I started to get really passionate about it. And so I was like, I'm not really feeling school. And then I tried, because then there was a college, a university that seen my like videos, and they're like, we're interested, we want to help out, whatever. And I went for like half a semester, and I'm like, man, this is just not for me, because I would just rather just spend all this time working on the machine. Because I'm like, okay, I'm going to be in this college for 4 years. Manuel Bermudez, thank you for the $1 on Cash. I like what you're doing, man. Hey, much love to you, man. Thank you so much. You helped me continue to do what I'm doing. But anyways, yeah, so I went to college, and they're like, they're going to help me in all this, but like, it's like that 4-year thing. And I'm like, okay, I got to be here for 4 years before they're going to really help me with the project like that. And in 4 years, if I'm just doing it myself, I'm going to be further along than even they could help me, even with their funding and budget. Because in 4 years, especially since I'm online, we're going to get the influencer stuff going. We're going to get the online stuff going, and we're going to be further. And look, when I was going in college, I had like 10,000 followers on Instagram. This was like, this was last year, last semester, whatever, last fall. I had like 10,000 followers Instagram. I think like 20,000 YouTube, whatever. It's obviously blown up completely since then, and we're still just getting started. Because you guys seen Mark 4.5. It's just 2 months in, right? Like that's all I think about. Because I know how I work, and I'm like, 2 months in, this machine is already crazy right now. The best machine I've ever built yet. Imagine 4 years from now. We're gonna be on Mark 6 or 7 in 4 years, and I would have just been getting started by then at that point. So it's not like I have anything against college in particular, but it was not for me, and I just felt like I could have worked more efficiently myself. Would you team up with Ocean Cleanup? That group that work? Yeah, absolutely. Because Mr. Cubic Fairman, thank you for the $5 super chat. By the way, I think it's pretty much mandatory to work with an Ocean Cleanup because it's like, we have to get this out the ocean. That's Mando. What's the point of turning plastic into fuel, of getting rid of plastic waste, and we'll leave it in the ocean? And all these companies already do it. In fact, I already had a few ocean cleanup companies, some ones from France and things, reach out to me, and we're just at this point just waiting for this machine to get where it needs to be. Thank you for another $1, Manuel Bermudez, for the Cash App. He said another one for saving the world. Hey, much love to you, man. Thank you so much. You're saving the world just as much by helping me. You said, sad to see how the algorithm and treating this man right. Hey, guess what? We're going to keep going no matter what, and they will. You thought about setting up a system to further refine the natural gas? Yes, I have, bro, too, and I got it on the way now, actually. Once again, thanks to all your donations. I'm so behind on all these chats. Oh, my goodness. We're live on like 5 things right now, guys. Be careful over there. Seriously, I watch many videos of people that do they go to other countries or country. But yeah, trust me, I'll just say yours. You said, let's see. Oh, okay. No more chats on the Facebook there. Okay, let's see. And TikTok. You said, do you work with a team or by yourself? It's just been me building the machine. 4 years from now, you could be a very rich person. It's not even about that. I'm already rich in spirit. That's all I care about at the end of the day. What I want to do more than anything is inspire, and I want to do something that's going to be better for all of humanity, right? For the whole long game, Because at the end of the day, there's enough rich people. We really got enough of that. There's been rich people of all of history. Being rich is not enough now. If you're rich, we shouldn't have to ask what you're doing for anybody. You should be doing things, you know what I'm saying, for the whole world if you're rich. So that's all I care about. You said, you the man. Thank you, Jack333. Incredibly proud of you. My kids watch you. They love your energy. Thank you, on Uber. Much love. Grayling Gaines, thank you for the $10 Cash App. Always with the love, Grayling Gaines. You're an OG, Grayling Gaines. Every chat, always donating. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to let somebody else in on the Instagram. Oh, no. It's not looking like... I hope it's not gone out again. And then I'll let you guys in on Discord. Just hold tight, guys, on Discord. I gotta let somebody else on the Instagram here. Are you scared for your safety? No, I don't live in fear. It's not gonna help me.
Brother?
What's up?
From USA, California. I've been watching your shit for a couple months. Lot of love.
Much love to you.
Shit, brother. I believe in your shit.
Thank you, man. Much love to you and California, man.
Where are you out of, brother?
I'm in Georgia.
Bro.
So I'm 3 hours, what is that, 3 hours ahead? Yeah, I'm 3 hours ahead.
Just be as safe as you can, brother. Be as safe as you can.
For sure, man. For sure. You already know.
I'll be donating, brother. There's a lot of people that believe in you and trust in you, brother. Like, this could be the next wave, and like you said, brother, there doesn't need to be more rich people. There just needs to be people that are genuinely good and spread the love, brothers.
Absolutely, man. That's what we're all about, man. Much love to you.
We don't need you to be another Boeing whistleblower missing. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people have fear and they believe in you. You know what I'm saying? So just keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying?
Always, man. I'm here to stay.
Just know you got a lot of love from a lot of people all around the world.
Man, thank you. Much love to you, man. Truly, I appreciate your support. And yeah, I'm not going anywhere. We got a mission to do. So let's get this done. Much love, man.
Much love.
All right, Discord. Let's let in Yvonne on Discord, and I'll let in somebody else on Discord after that. What's up, Eddie Brown on Facebook? You said if the Illuminati try and take you out, I'm on the team. Just pull up on me and I'm all with I'm NatureJab's gangster. You're funny, bro. All right. What's up? Are you here on Discord?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah. So I've watched your first video, and you showed how the plastic incineration plants aren't efficient because plastic has to be collected with trucks and transported and yada yada.
Right.
Now, if we use your way of doing it, what would that change about the transportation issues?
I think that the biggest reason... So you got to remember this, right? When they were doing the regular recycling of plastic, Matt Nelson, thank you for the $20 donation on Cash App. Thank you for the $20 super chat on YouTube, on Uber. Much love to you guys. So, regular plastic, I said, in order for us to recycle plastic and turn one bottle to another bottle, the amount of logistics alone is a ton of pollution and so inefficient, right? Because you got to collect the plastic from the bin, take it to the Burge or whatever. That Burge goes all the way to China, that giant ship. Then they turn it to another bottle. Then the ship has to come all the way back. Then it comes on a truck and then gets in. Then that truck ends up putting your bottles in the store. The difference with this process is, guess what? You could have a machine in your same city. It doesn't have to be shipped all the way to China, turned into a bottle, and come all the way back. It just goes in your recycle bin, goes to the nearest plant, gets turned to fuel, ends up at your gas pump. It doesn't have to have this huge logistical nightmare. And then on top of that, guess what? After the plastic goes all the way to China to finally get recycled, where really it just gets burned or something, if it does get recycled, it has to go to this gigantic recycling plant that pollutes tons of water with microplastics and consumes a ton of electricity and makes a ton of CO2 emissions in itself, just to finally make a small bottle that's cheaper quality, and eventually we just need to be thrown away anyway because it's not going to work long term. So that's why. Thank you, William, for the $10 Cash App donation. So that's why this process is going to be better, because these machines don't have to be some type of gigantic plant in just a single country. These machines could be, as big as they need to be, or you see it in my backyard. It could be in the local city. I want these in every city.
So I've seen the clip of your live stream, the one where there's a deep pressurization. And you've hinted something about if you die, it's murder. I don't know if I got that right, but if yes, why do you think that?
Oh, so you're talking about when the machine... Okay, so the machine... If you guys remember, I think it was, near the end of March, the machine had a small explosion. A gasket had blown on it. And at that time, I was just talking about, in that moment, because people in the chat were talking about, oh, you're going to die, all this. And I was saying, okay, so if I did, let's say, the conspiracies are true. I did get killed for doing this, right? The truth of the matter is, if I got killed for doing this, it's not the end of this process. It's not the end of this revolution. There are people in this live stream right now that are building these machines. So if something happened to me, it would go even harder than ever before. You'd see more people coming up because people just need to know it was possible. Just like, the 5-minute mile, once people knew they could do that, went down to 4 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. Now that people know you could do pyrolysis like this in your backyard, there's been, the suppression of the information of this technology, but people know now on the public level because I'm making this push. So no matter what happens to me at the end of the day, this will be done out there. And I personally believe that if anything did happen to me, I'm not saying it will, but if anything did, it would literally just accelerate the fire of this process even more. So that's what I was saying, because if the conspiracies were true, yes, that means I'd be killed for what I believe in and what I truly am working towards, which, by definition, that is like a martyr situation. And then that martyr situation will make people accelerate this process to an unprecedented level. So they can't stop it now. This out there now.
So this is my last question. So pyrolysis with microwaving, well-known process. There's a lot of big companies that do it, like you said. And I wanted to know what you changed, what you changed, so you could, for example, patent it. What your plan is. Yeah,
great questions, man. Great questions. Very critical questions here. So I want to thank you for that. So what is the difference between what I'm doing because microwave pyrolysis has been around. Pyrolysis has been around. I tell this to you guys all the time. I did not invent pyrolysis. I did not invent microwave pyrolysis. The biggest difference that I've done is doing it in my backyard. That has not been seen or published before. Microwave pyrolysis has been done in labs and at pilot scale plants, only been published at that level. Doing it in my backyard alone is an innovation of the process. But another big innovation of the process is the design of a continuously operating microwave pyrolysis reactor that can be scaled on big scales and small scales. That has not been seen before yet either in the functions. And then we also have to remember another innovation to the whole field of pyrolysis in general is publicizing it like the way I am. So even if I never patent my machine, maybe I want to make it open source. The fact that people are knowing about this process now, that's the real value right there.
All right, thanks.
Hey, much love to you. Great questions, by the way. All right. Let's let somebody in on the my bad, I didn't mean to invite you up to speak. You don't gotta come back up. Let's let somebody else in on the Instagram here. We're gonna answer a few more questions. Clearly I gotta do more Q&As because you guys seem to love it. I barely do it, you know. I'm running the machine so much, I'm working on the machine all day, but you guys love the Q&As, so I gotta do more. Are you scared at all the higher power people who try to steal your idea? No, I'm not scared. It's not even my idea. The pyrolysis has been around for forever now. So I'm no. Everybody asking, I'm scared. I'm not scared. I don't live in fear. I don't care if I got a call saying we're gonna kill you if you keep going. I'm gonna keep going because I don't care. Like that's just what it is. I'm here to do this stuff, and that's period. You said with funding, would you build a lab? Absolutely. Microwave transformers, as in the part in regular microwaves that you cook with. No one attempt this, you would die. Bolt Lawata. I tell people all the time, I don't recommend you build this. I'm lucky that I'm still here and safe and alive because I've been shocked before, not by the transformers, but by the capacitors. It's scary stuff. I don't recommend it. But I wouldn't say that you're going to be guaranteed to die if you do this. It's all about being safe, you know, understanding what you're working with, understanding the capacitors hold a charge, understanding you touch any of the windings on the transformer when it's on, you will die. You have to be aware of this, right? But if you know the safety, you know, any type of fear can be alleviated with knowledge and understanding. That's period, right? So that's all it's about. You said credentials. I don't have any credentials. All I am is a certified welder. What school did you go to? I did not go to school. You said, when are you going to go on Joe Rogan? Soon. I'd love to go on Joe Rogan. Let's make it happen, guys. Look, if everybody could comment on Joe Rogan in his posts, check out NatureJab, check out NatureJab, check out NatureJab, I will end up on there, right? Let's be real, right? Yeah, eventually he's going to be like, who is this dude everybody's telling me to check out, right? Or maybe he could just find me naturally. Whatever. It's going to happen one day or another eventually. What's up?
Hello?
What's up?
About your machine. Do you need to use a certain plastic or is it like any plastic?
So do I need to use a certain plastic or is it any plastic? The truth is, all plastics come from petroleum. All plastics will turn into natural gas and to liquid fuels. Certain plastics give you different yields of those things. Certain plastics will give you different qualities of fuel. For example, styrofoam will give you more gasoline, while things like HDPE, like milk detergent bottles, might give you more diesel, for example, right? Or some fuels might give you more oils and some give you less oils, right? So there's a lot of variables, but every single type of plastic will go in there and make fuels. Did that answer your question?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you. Much love, much love. Let me let somebody else in on the Discord here. We got a lot of people on Discord wanting to come in. Loading. I'm going to let you in loading on Discord. You're up. What's your long-term plan? Do you plan to open your own company? Yes. Yes, I'm not working for somebody else. Yes, a company for sure, because it's got to be in the right hands. What's up?
How far do you see your project going?
What's your question, Johannes? How far do I see it going? Well, the goal is, not even the goal, but the mission is that this needs to be in every city on Earth. Like, this needs to be everywhere. Like, this cannot just be in my backyard. We have to keep growing this, and that's just period.
That's it.
All right, thank you, man. Yeah, Johannes, I have not seen you on these other platforms. What's your question? Ask it here on TikTok right now, quickly, before the chat hides it, and I'll answer it right now before I let somebody else in. But yeah, we have to keep going. We can't just stop at the backyard. It has to be a company, has to be everywhere. That's just period. Thank you, Ace, on TikTok. Say go on Shark Tank. That's how you get your company taken from you. Swoop, just like that. Because you're going in from a state of desperation. You're going in from a state of, I need help. I need this money. And then that's why they have the power. They're like, I'm good. No, it's the opposite. This is reverse Shark Tank. You want to invest in me? You got to sell yourself to me. So tell me why you're worth that bringing you on board to this company. It's the opposite. I'm not doing that other stuff where I'm like trying to be desperate and like begging at somebody on my knees for somebody like, please give me that $20 million for 70%. I only own 30%. No, this needs to be in the right hands. That's period. We can't do that. I'm sorry. Okay. Because look, I've been doing this for years. I've had so many opportunities to get what I need, the funding I need, but it hasn't been worth it to me so far. The offers I've been given have not been worth it to me. You know, so I'm not gonna just sit here and sell out. You know, there's a million companies that would do that. A million companies will sell for money. Billions of people will sell just for money. So I'm here to be different. I'm here to do something for this earth. not just for my pockets. Trust me, if I wanted to do it for my pockets, I would have already done it by now. Could have years ago now when I first came on the internet. For my first viral video alone, I had enough investment opportunities, but it's not about that. It's about I want to do this right. I want this in the right hands. Okay? I wanted to make sure that if I'm building this machine like I want it to all over the earth, that it's not just a ploy. It's not just one of those green-facing, greenwashing crap like, oh, I'm going to turn plastic into fuel just to come off good to people. No. If I'm going to turn plastic into fuel, it's because I want to get rid of damn plastic waste. Not because I'm trying to make some greenwashing crap for politics or some mess. So I'm not selling out to nobody and not giving a huge chunk of my company to anybody and give them so much control over me where I can't even make decisions around my company owned by Blackguard or some crap. You know, that's period. What's up on Discord?
Hey, so what kind of emissions do your machine create?
So the machine itself has no emissions because everything is captured and controlled right there.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
Thank you, man. Yeah, guys, so the only potential emissions from the machine would be if we run a generator off of the natural gas we make. But if we run the machine off of solar, 0 emissions. If we run the machine off of electricity, the emissions are only tied to where that electricity comes from, right? Thank you, Rock Black, for the $2 super chat on YouTube, or the 2CHF super chat. You said, can we already invest? How? No, currently it would have to be a super rare situation for me to invest. You said you gotta hang out, you gotta head out. Thank you for asking the question. Thank you, man. Let's see. You said, how much plastic do you require to create at least 30 milliliters? We're still working on these numbers, but my last machine, no, because we made 3 ml last run, right? I didn't measure how much plastic I even put in. So like I said, Johannes, like I was saying earlier, Johannes, what you need to do, Johannes, is literally just wait. Just wait a little bit, because I just got my scale too. In fact, I'm going to be posting a more measures run on YouTube pretty soon. Michael Kalon just saying for the $10, 10 stars on Facebook. So, guys, soon I'm going to post my first ever measured run on YouTube. I'm going to post a run where I measure how much plastic goes in, measure how much oil comes out for that much plastic, measure how much carbon we add, measure how much carbon comes out. Because I got my scale. Once again, thanks to all your donations, we're able to afford these things, these scientific things. So I'm going to do the first ever run. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Johannes, because all the specifics will be on my YouTube channel. Of course, I'll chop it up into a short for YouTube and stuff and all the social medias. But make sure you check that out, because we're going to start to get specific with this. And we're going to eventually be able to get really specific with the energy input output once my 220 volt power supplies come from China. Right now they're in South Korea, so we got to wait a little bit on them. You said you watch all your videos. Thank you, Ricky. What's your next steps to go in industrial to continue building Mark 4.5 and complete it? And we know how we need to build Mark 5. You say you need to move to Texas for sure. And that'll be what's up, Chris. You know, I got a lot of connections in Texas. You say, I got you, bro. You're getting the same ruling power in our business. Every time I come into Texas, Arthur. Oh, yeah, I'm not, I'm interested in that because, Texas, it's like the heart of the petrochemical stuff. Let's see. Try to let this guy in the Discord here. Let's see. Ray. Let's see.
Hello.
Oh, what's up? Hey, wait, I let 2 people in here. Hey, Trey, wait for M to ask his question. All right, M, what's your question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, what types of plastic can you put in your machine, like PET, or like HDPE? Like, what you put any type of plastic?
Yeah, you could put any type of plastic in there. It will turn it all into fuel.
And what is the yield like from, like, say, a kilo of plastic?
That's super variable, so I'll have to let you know once I do that in my machine.
All right. Yeah,
hey, look out for the YouTube videos, because like I said, we're going to do a measured run pretty soon, where everything is measured.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, man. Yep, guys, because people have been waiting for that for so long. Like, people always ask me, how much pound of plastic for this much oil? We're about to figure out. Trey, what's up? What's your question, man?
Hey, so I don't know if you can tell from my screen name here, but I'm into Bitcoin. I run a Bitcoin mining operation. I work for a Bitcoin mining operation that's much larger than myself. And I'm very interested in alternate fuel and energy methods. I've tried some things with like pig waste. I've tried some things with organics. I've looked at plastic. I've watched a lot of your videos. And I'm looking at tires. I pretty much just scour the internet for pyrolysis related information. And I run a podcast called Bitcoin is Dead. And I have a couple questions. One is, it seems like you want to, like, kind of the goal is to move your machine once you have kind of a finalized version into like a production system where you're going to be selling these machines or establishing these machines at various locations. I think it's a great idea. But what do people do with the fuel? If they let's say that I run a small mom and pop restaurant and we have plastic waste from food,
Right.
you know, and food containers, what am I going to do with the fuel?
Well, the fuel will be able to be picked up by a truck, and that fuel could be taken to a refinery.
Okay. What would you think about me and you working together some point in the future? I know that you're in Georgia. I'm in North Carolina. What my thought is that I saw you running a generator the other day,
Right.
and what if I find you a Bitcoin miner and send one down there to you, and you could use that as a resource to say, I'm going to produce this fuel and turn it directly into something that you could then convert into cash.
Well, you send me an email, and then we'll look into that. We'll discuss that further and see, if that lines up.
Cool.
All right,
my,
man.
my second question is, and if I got another moment, my second question is, I'd like to expose the Bitcoin world to you versus me exposing you to the Bitcoin world. I think that if you like Bitcoin or dislike Bitcoin, it's at this point, regardless, unless you're well educated on it. But what I think is valuable for us is to say, hey, there's a guy here that's trying this technology at a scale that works in his yard. Can we examine this? How can we learn from him? How can we help him and get you on the podcast to learn about you and talk a little bit about Bitcoin? But then the Bitcoiners that listen to my podcast will learn about your technology and about your process. And
Okay.
it'll kind of help merge those two worlds.
Well, yeah, like I said, send me an email, and then we'll go from there. See, so like I said, we'll see if that lines up.
Cool, man. I
All
look
right,
forward
man.
to it. I'll
Thank
send you an
you.
email.
I appreciate your support, man. You said, "What's up, Antonio Sanford, man? OG. You said we also have invented a pyrolysis. We're making petrol out of plastic. And much love to you, Mega Land guy. Keep going. Keep up the good work, man. So you don't just take any money thrown at you because they might want equity. Exactly. There's no such thing as free money. I know I learned that, guys, because my first year when I first started going viral, like, for example, my first ever video I ever uploaded on TikTok got like 1 million views. So from that one video alone, I got tons of emails, people that wanted to invest and all types of stuff. And I was 18, so I was like, younger, and I was like, a lot of people, they wanted to like talk about things like, oh, I want to fund you and stuff, but they wouldn't like talk about equity. Like, they send an email just like, I got all the money you need. Let's talk. Get on a call. They send the number, and I get on the call, and then they would wait as long as possible to bring up equity. So you'd spend so much time talking to this person back and forth. They want to introduce themselves to you. I'm all this, blah 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 blah. I do this. I got all this money. Yeah, I want to help you. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. All right, let's help. You want to help me now? They're like, okay, yeah, 30%, 50%. I'm like, we just been talking for weeks. You keep talking about who you are and all this stuff, all this money you got. And you didn't tell me this whole time that if you had told me that up front, we would have never been talking up front. But now I know there's no such thing as, somebody can sit here all day and be like, I got all this money. It doesn't mean anything. They want something from it. Now, of course, I'm not going to knock somebody for invest. It's a business decision to invest. But all I'm saying is, like, I had to be smart and play the game smart because I could have easily fallen up front and liquidated the heck out of my, well, not liquidated, but diluted the heck out of my equity so early, because that's usually how most people, like, they try to, like, I guess it's like a manipulation tactic. They want to, like, befriend you before they bring up equity. So then you kind of feel obligated to give them equity because they're like, oh, you're my friend. But I never fell for that, fortunately. But that was like 90% of the interactions I used to have with people, and I'm like, yo, I don't even know the true value of this company. I know it's worth $1 trillion, but I don't even know, like, what that will look like. Like, when will it be worth $1 trillion? How quick does it make money? The profit, what's the rate of return? Because it's not even a company yet, right? So I know you want 50% because it seems risky because you don't even know if this is real, or you don't even know how this will work. This isn't even a business yet. But it's risky for me to get 50% because if this really works how I want it to work, I just gave you 50% of $1 trillion company for $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, obviously, that's a bad deal no matter how you put it. If this is a $1 trillion company, you give $1 million, that's like 10% type thing, you know? But then you're just like, well, what's the value of where it's worth right now? There's all these questions. So I basically came to the conclusion that I'm better off building Mark V, the first industrial machine, getting to the point where we can get the types of companies and agencies around the world to look at the machine, get pre-orders in, get money coming in, cash flow with the business first, then accept real investment. Because until I do that and I have proof, we have cash flow coming in, we have profit coming in, almost anybody that wants to invest is going to see it as too risky and they're going to want too much. And it's not like saying they're greedy. It's just how business works. That's why right now I'm on this push to do this myself. We're going to crowdfund this, guys. We could do this because look, every platform is going good. Guess what? Every platform has monetization now. We get bigger and bigger every platform. Guys, you know how much 1 million views pays for on YouTube? On a YouTube video, not a short, but 1 million views on YouTube is like $50,000, something crazy. So YouTube channel keeps growing. I can get my videos viral, get millions of views on my videos. I can fund the machine, crowdfund it. Then get to the point where we can get this where we need it to in the world without having to give it up a drop of equity until I want to. Not when I need to, but when I want to. That's the goal. All right, let me let somebody else in on the Instagram here. Let me let in Longfoot. What's up? What's up? What's your question?
My camera backwards. Hey, this is a little bit different from what you're doing, but it does deal with the issue of all the petroleum products we're using. For example, glyphosate, which is used in Roundup. It's created in petroleum products, and what it actually does is it disrupts what's called the shikimate pathway in plants. This shikimate pathway gives humans the essential amino acids to be healthy. So we see this rise in things like Parkinson's, autism, Alzheimer's, a whole lot of different mental disorders, autoimmune. As soon as we started using Roundup commercially in the United States. Now, I want to ask if you think there's a way we could remove this glyphosate.
Yes, we can. We can. In fact, you can already look up articles, pyrolysis of Roundup. It will break it down because glyphosate comes from the petroleum industry. It is that organic molecule that with heat can be broken down and return to basic chemical building blocks. So yes, we can actually completely destroy Roundup and pesticides in the same machine.
That's awesome. I think
that
would be a great thing because there's so much impact on human health at this point.
Absolutely, man.
The statistics say, I think by 2035, 1 in 3 people will be born with autism.
Hey, man, look, that's the thing. Because we in this world, we ramped up production, but we did not think about how the back end of that. We have this crazy consumerism, but we never thought about what is this stuff going to do when we don't use it anymore? What is it going to do to us in general, just being out in the environment? And that's why we got to have technologies like this that focus on that type of thing. Thank you for that remark there on the Roundup, because that is an amazing part of this technology too. Thank you for the $5 Jamar Walters on the Cash App. Somebody asked on YouTube. I saw a question on YouTube I wanted to answer. Oops, I forgot it. I lost it. Hey, much love to Australia, Liam, on Facebook. How much radiation is coming from all those magnetrons? Have you measured that? Yeah, I have a microwave meter. And I held it up to the machine, the microwave meter, showed almost no microwaves are leaking. Almost none. In fact, the amount of microwaves leaking from that machine, first of all, if you just stand 3 foot away from it, it zeroes out. But when you stand close up to all the electronics, which aren't even shielded yet, I'm going to obviously eventually shield them when it's done. It literally is the amount of microwaves that come out of a microwave oven. So my balls are not being cooked with this machine, okay? But even if they were, I got some hot nuts. What's wrong with that? Somebody asked, can you pyrolysize PVC because it has chlorine in it? You can pyrolysize PVC just fine. It will break down completely fine, but that chlorine will escape. So you need to have a catalyst in there to react with the chlorine, such as calcium oxide or lime. If you have that in there, what will end up happening is that chlorine will end up turning into calcium chlorate. Right, so you're going to neutralize it so it's not going to eat through things, eat through pipes, and also, most importantly, so you don't have chlorine in your products, chlorine in your oil, chlorine in your natural gas, because when you burn that stuff, then you're going to have chlorine releasing reacting with oxygen, a whole bunch of nonsense coming on. So obviously, we gotta be very specific with what you put into your reactor, so you know what can you put in to react with any potential things that come out of what you put in, to say the least. So that's why eventually I want to have some type of spectrometer system hooked up to the reactor, like the live spectrometer, so that way I can see, okay, the live analysis of the gases coming out. We can make sure that we're not getting nonsense. Yeah, microwaves are non-ionizing, exactly, Arthur Knight. So microwaves do not cause cancer. That's period. Would chickens work? Yeah, anything you could put in there. Humans will work. You put anything in this machine, and you turn it into fuel. Because it breaks down anything organic, and that's just what it is. You said, all right, I'll let you in, Zay, on the Instagram. I gotta let somebody in on Discord after that. We got a few people on Discord. You said too much water. Yeah, you get a lot of water out of some chickens.
I wasn't expecting to get it right, but I'm from New York. What else? I wanted to ask you, right? So after this is all done, like after it's in the future, when it's fully like industrialized, you got that running and all that, do you think people will put down fossil fuels? Do you think they will keep on going with that because of money?
I think that they're gonna go with fossil fuels as long as they can, because it's money. Like, no matter how you put it in this world, even if something doesn't make any logical sense, if it makes money, that's all that they need to hear.
Nah, that's facts. I'm not gonna lie, that's facts. That's really all the questions I wanted to ask, because that's what's on my mind, like a whole lot. Thank you.
For sure. And much love to you and New York, man.
Thank you.
And thank you for your support.
I appreciate it.
You said human to fuel. Yeah. All right, we're gonna let in a few more people. Then I'm gonna have to log off. But clearly, we haven't done a Q&A in a very long time. You guys like it very much, and I love you too, Bentley, on the Facebook. So we're gonna do some more Q&As, guys. Pretty much every day it rains. People always ask me. People keep asking me Kendrick or Drake. Guys, come on now. It's Kendrick. Come on. I was told that this is not gas, it's fuel. It won't work on all cars. Hey, we'll see, Robert, when I put this in my car. What's up, James? James, are you here on Discord? James Brown. What's up, Julio Andres? Exactly, Zay. You know what's up. Come on now. Don't even play. James Brown, I do not hear you. So when will you run a car on your product? As soon as I make enough. Trust me. I will drop my tank. I will empty that gas tank 100% and put nothing but my gas in there. But I need at least 5 gallons, right? But I'm not scared. I don't care. This is my car. I don't give a damn. I'll put it right in there. You said, would you come to my workshop and speak? You have to send me an email, Gregory Hall. We'll arrange that. You said, be careful if you're putting it in your car. Oh, yeah, I can't hear you, James Brown. Let me let in somebody else. Rusty. No, I'm not falling for that, Fug. I know your name. I know your name. Piss off with that, mate. In it. Oh, what's up?
Yo, how would you go about refining the oils after you get them
all I have to do is what's called fractional distillation. It's already what's being done. It's the same process that we use to take crude oil and get gasoline out of it. I've done it before, and I'm just going to do it again.
That's cool. And can you put any type of plastic in there?
Yes.
Cool. That's all I had. Thank you.
All right, man. Much love. Take care. All right. Last question for the day. Sorry if I didn't get to your question, guys. There's so many. It's because we know nowadays we got a lot of people on YouTube. So we got so many people in Discord, for example. But like I said, we're going to do more Q&A since you guys like it. I appreciate you guys so much. Let me let in Spectre on Discord, and then we'll call it there for the day.
Hey, Nature.
What's up?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, so for any further projects that you're doing, do you think it'd be smart to end up relocating at one point or another to end up protecting yourself or your further projects?
Oh, I'm going to be relocating soon. I have my machine in some type of warehouse pretty soon.
That's smart. That's good.
Yeah. For sure. So that's the move, because not only for safety, but right now my machine is outside. It's unprotected, uncovered from the rain and stuff anyway, from the weather. So it needs to be put under some type of cover regardless. But yeah, we're already going to be relocating once Mark 4.5 is done.
Okay. That's cool, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
That's all I have. Thank you.
All right, take care. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I appreciate every single person who has donated. You helped the project out so much, truly. Literally, Mark 4.5 has been completely crowdfunded by everybody. So I appreciate you guys so much. Like I said, we're doing way more Q&As. And if you didn't get your question answered today, like I said, just come in next Q&A, and then we'll have them. We probably will make this like a schedule. Like I might do Q&As like every Sunday of the week or something, so that way like people can know. We'll get a schedule down, okay? We're gonna figure that stuff out. But we're gonna do another Q&A, and I'll answer your questions. I appreciate you all on every platform. Much love to everybody, and have an amazing rest of your day.